Today's story is called The Ghost Catcher. It's about a young barber who would cut hair and trim beards in a small village in Bengal for some small amount of money and entertaining stories. Now, if his customers came with sad stories to tell, he would refuse them service. This often led to the young barber not having any money to take home. Now, his wife loved him for all his generosity, but she could not go another day being hungry. So she packed up all his things and told him he cannot come back home unless he had enough money for them to eat. Now, the young barber went to find a nice tree to sleep under, but little did he know that that tree that he chose to sleep under had a ghost already living in it. This young ghost appeared out of nowhere and scared the young barber. He said, "Ha ha ha ha, you look good enough to eat." Now the young barber was startled and quickly tried to look for something to defend himself with. He pulled out items from his bag, but only resulted in a mirror. So he pulled out that mirror and thought of something quick. He held it up to the ghost's face and said, "Look, see here, this is a ghost that I've caught before. I'm a ghost catcher, and if you come any closer, you will be trapped in here just like this ghost, and you will live in my bag forever." So this ghost has never seen a mirror before, and was startled and said, "Please don't. I'll do anything not to be living in your bag forever." And so the young barber told him that he must come back to him with a huge sum of money. And so the young ghost went off and brought the barber with a huge sum of money. And the barber was pleased. And so he thought of something more clever and asked the ghost to build him a shed and stuff it all with rice for his young wife to eat. And so the young ghost built him a shed and stuffed it full of rice. Now, as the ghost was building this shed, he ran into his uncle, who has never seen the young ghost work so hard. His uncle said, "Why are you working so hard?" And the young ghost said, "Well, I found this human who had power over ghosts to trap them forever." And the uncle says, "Don't be ridiculous. Humans have no such power over us. Come, show me where this human lives, and we will talk with him." And so the young ghost and his uncle went off to see the barber. And the uncle went off and saw the barber and tried to scare him just like the young ghost. "Ha ha ha ha! You look yummy enough to eat." Now, the young barber hoped that his trick would work again, and so he found the largest mirror he could find in the house. And he took this mirror and held it up to the ghost's face and said, "See this here? This is a ghost that I've trapped before, and I'm not afraid to do it again. So if you would like to be trapped in my house forever in this mirror, then come closer." And the uncle stepped back and was nervous and scared, and he has never seen a mirror before, just like his young nephew. So he said, "I'll do anything for you. Just don't trap us in that mirror." And so the young barber said that if you come back with a huge sum of money and yet another shed full of stuffed with rice, then maybe I'll consider letting you go. And so the uncle and the young ghost went off and built him an even larger shed and gave him even more money. And so the ghosts were free to go, and the wife was very happy with her husband, and the young barber was very happy with himself and this trick, because now he continued to be able to do what he loved, cutting hair and listening to stories. But this time he was able to help everyone in his village not to go hungry again. The end.